Yo, welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you guys here. Hope you guys are having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 possible EZA details. I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on what they can do for the unit and just different things like that. So if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more Dokkan Battle content, news, and updates. It's great to have you guys here, and we're on our road to 4K, so it'd be absolutely phenomenal to have you guys along for the ride. So, yes, I did a showcase. I'm not 100% sure if this video is coming out either before that or after. I'm pretty sure it's actually before, I think. I don't know. I'm crazy. I forget my dates. But I do have a video showcasing how they are now. And coming off of that video, I could say that they're still very good, by the way. This card is still a very good unit. They do a whole lot. They really do. The 4 key that they give out with the 50% defense, and they also lower extreme class enemies defense by 70% is great. They also support on their 18 key, and they steal super attack as well. So they do a lot, right? So what I would like to see, if from their EZA, it's obviously an attack and defense percentage for them. I think they could just do 100% attack and defense and call it a wrap. Literally, I think by just adding that attack and defense, their stats are already high. They are already having very good support, right? And overall, they are already a very solid unit. Their leader skill, all they really need to add is 3 key. To that, I mean, I'm expecting them to be a super type allies for 3 key 120% across the board. I think that would be pretty nice. The only issue with this unit, it's that their link set is actually garbage. You have to kind of run them with other Great Saiyaman style units. So that's just kind of something you have to keep in mind when looking at this unit, that their link set is actually doo-doo. It's actually bad. It's just not good at all. Unless you're throwing them into those super big time situations where they are going to be looking phenomenal, which I don't know about personally. So they aren't the most fun unit in that aspect with the links, but the 4 key 50% defense, this unit, if you guys remember back in the day, for Super Bad Road especially, they were a prevalent unit for SBR. For the Majin Buu Saga one, everybody used this unit. Everybody was using them 24/7. Right, so this was definitely the card of choice back then. Again, with all the the support that they were providing to the rotations, it was very nice to have them on that team, right? So it was a very big benefit to having this unit. And any type of little, they don't really have to do a whole lot to this unit. Let's be honest, they really do not need to do a whole lot to make this card very good. Again, I think 100% attack and defense would suffice, but obviously it's an EZA and we're reconstructing them. So I'm going to go ahead and actually go more details on what I would like in this sense. So again, 3 key and 120% across the board for if you are rocking, when teams include all 5 types. They could leave this, seal super attack and maybe raise defense for 1 turn on their 12 key. I think that would be nice, just to add a little bit of extra defense. It's always nice. I always like the units that, raise their defense for 1 turn. I always think that is a huge plus to any unit in the game. Literally any unit in the game really takes, that really helps them out quite a bit, right? So that's a huge, that's already huge. The 18 key, I don't see that changing. Maybe changing this to 35% attack. I think that might be it. They might just jump that up, how the LR17 from the Reps of Universe 7. I believe they're also 35% attack on super on their 18 key. And then over here on their passive, again, this will be the same. If they want to be crazy and raise the defense up, they definitely can, and they could raise that to 60%. Right? This won't change. I don't think that's going to change. Actually, this entire thing might not change. So, pretty much, so super class allies 4 key, 50% defense, and then lowering enemy defense by 70% on top of 100% attack and defense, and has a 50% chance of guarding. I don't know. I feel like that could definitely work. Throw some RNG into them as well. Since they do so much, I do think adding guard is not necessarily a bad thing at all. I think adding the guard in would greatly benefit them. Greatly benefit them. They would definitely jump up quite a bit if they just had that little guard mechanic on them every once in a while. I don't think that would necessarily be a bad thing whatsoever. So that's 100% a great way of doing it. It's just giving them, a little bit more guard, giving them 100% attack and defense. If you just give them that, it's really not too broken, because again, their link set will not be that great in a lot of different situations. So having them be able to kind of work around that situation would definitely be very good, and overall just help them out completely if you are able to you know get that extra attack and defense on those situations where they don't have their links active, and it's going to be harder to get them to get their higher like attack stats and different things like that. You guys get what I'm saying? So I think 100% attack and defense is the bare minimum that they can do for these guys. I think that would definitely work. I don't think that would be too broken by any means necessary. I will be honest. I think that would be completely fine. And I think it would work out pretty well in their favor. To be completely honest, I think it would be fine. Sorry, I'm getting like some text from my mom right now, so I'm just kind of checking some stuff out here. All right, just checking out some stuff, and yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, it's those are definitely the things I definitely want. Just make them more defensive heavy. Make them, make them more offensive as well. I mean, I don't think this unit's ever going to be like a prevalent offensive unit, but in their max situation, I was able to get them to like a 2 million attack set. I'm sure you could get them into a bit higher if you really push for it, but you would really have to push for that. And unfortunately, it's a little annoying to have to go that far to get a unit to be looking good. So just adding that a little bit, it's going to be nice. Remember, it's just going to be SA25. This, the attack stat and the defensive stat are going to be around here, but again, these are pretty decent numbers, so I think they're still going to be a very good card after this EZA, and actually going to make them quite good. I think they're going to be quite good, actually, so I think this is definitely an EZA I am excited for. I think they're going to be very prevalent, very good. Multiple situations. This is going to be a nice buff for special pose and joint forces specifically. The other categories definitely, I mean, defenders of justice too, but the other categories don't need it as bad. So having this unit there on joint forces, for example, providing 4 key to the joint forces is going to be very nice, because one of the biggest issues in the joint forces category is the links and key in general, since it's like mainly LRs that need a lot of key. This is going to be a huge bump for joint forces, which is going to be very, very nice. But yeah, man, so that's basically it. So to kind of sum it up, raise defense on their 12 with the seal. Superclass allies 35% for 2 turns. Superclass allies 4 key, 50% defense with 100% attack and defense, with a 50% chance of guarding and lowering the enemy defense by 70%. So with all that being said, I think that would be very good for them. This little tweaks here and there, just adding a little bit of a percentage, will really skyrocket them. Like seriously, just put them like in a whole new realm that they weren't able to achieve beforehand. So that's basically it for me, ladies and gents. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more Dokkan Battle content, news, and updates. It's fantastic to have you guys here as always. I appreciate you guys so freaking much. We are getting closer and closer to 4K, dude. It's actually kind of crazy. I am very excited for this, and it's a very good time for your boy on YouTube. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.